Scorpio, what's up? This is Brandon with Well Intuitive, here to do your energetic reading for July 23rd through the 30th. I hope everybody had a good, fun weekend. I hope it was wonderful for you or productive, however, if you had to work. I hope that the week has been going good for you so far. I hope Monday wasn't too bad. It's out of the way now, so it's just downhill from here. But this is just going to be a simple energy reading to help you guys get through the week. If you're new, it's nothing like set in stone, like if you do this, pass or fail, none of that. It's just a little bit of advice from your ancestors and from the universe at large to help you maybe make the best out of the next 7 days. So let's go ahead and get into it. What do we have for the beautiful Scorpios out there for July 23rd through the 30th? What do we have for the beautiful Scorpio? Please make it clear. Please make it plain. What do we have for the beautiful, beautiful Scorpio? All right. So we're starting out with third eye energy. So we're going to stay working on self this week, okay, Scorpios? We're going to stay working on that third eye. Maybe your dreams are trying to show something to you. Maybe you're going to get receive a nice good bit of information from one of your dreams this week, but pay attention to them. If you wake up from one and it really stands out to you, like that was really weird, or that was really, whatever, let's make sure that we're paying attention to that and maybe going, there's a lot of resources online to divine what exactly that dream was trying to tell to you, but pay attention to your dreams this week. I guarantee you there's a something that you might be missing, or something that you don't want to miss. That's going to be coming up, and your dream is going to be the delivery system for that message. So make sure you're paying attention to your dreams this week, all right, Scorpio? Because there's going to be something very important in there for you, I'm sure, or at least something that's going to help you along your path, something that's going to continue to develop this third eye that you're trying to get in or trying to open up. Okay, so let's make sure that we're staying in that energy, or at least trying to get into it if you're not already there. And there's going to be a key component to that that's going to be gifted to you in one of your dreams. So make sure you're paying attention. Make sure you're writing it down. You don't have to keep a dream journal, but if, like I said, if something really sticks out to you as being strange or wonderful or even scary in a dream, write that down and figure out what it really means, because a lot of times what is actually going on in our dreams isn't the message of the dream. Okay? So make sure that you're paying attention to that and seeking counsel on it and really trying to figure out what was trying to be delivered to you. Okay? All right, Scorpio, looks like you might be coming into some money soon. Looks like everything is in alignment for if you've been going through financial troubles, it's going to balance out. But yeah, you're getting ready to come into money. So let's make sure that we're using that third eye, so we're not spending recklessly, or we're not taking it for granted what the universe is going to be given to you. And I know this is a general reading. It's not for everybody. Blah blah blah. But most of you Scorpios out there, your money balance, your finances are going to be fine. If they're going to stabilize if they're a little bit wonky right now, and if they're already stabilized, they're going to get even better. So just keep at it and keep doing what you've been doing as far as your finances go. You guys are pretty good about spending usually, so let's make sure that we're staying in that mentality going into this week, and not overindulging if you do go out and spend a little bread. It's not telling you not to spend, but just be careful about being swindled into a bag of beans. Let's make sure that it's that one magical bean that takes you up the beanstalk if you do buy a bean. But let's make sure that we're watching our expenditures this week, and if that's for the Scorpio that's already got it. But if you've been working on stability, you're going to find it within the next week or the next coming week, or within this Leo season. Okay, so let's make sure that we're being attentive to it and not overindulging in anything that might take us out of the responsibility of our finances. Okay. And all right, beautiful Scorpio, let's make sure that we're not being too aggressive with our words, and let's make sure that we're not letting anybody take us out of what we've already working towards. Like I was just saying about the money thing, you guys are going to be gifted with something. If you're not already doing all right, if you're doing fine, you're going to be even better. So just make sure that you're still keeping that will You're still expressing yourself in a beautiful way, because this is a throat chakra card. This isn't about heart or anything like that. This is about your will, your expression of self, and what you're presenting and putting forth, and why you're doing it. So let's make sure that we're moving with purpose. All right, let's make sure we're doing everything with purpose. Don't do anything just kind of recklessly just to do it this week, Scorpio. I know sometimes you guys can get caught up in that impulsive energy and just kind of react to something, but let's not do that. We are still in a Mercury retrograde, and that's going on until the end of this month. I think we're out of it on August 1st or something like that, something close to that date. So realize that there's still a lot of air energy circulating around. Okay, so we're gonna want to make sure that we're staying within ourselves, being responsible for everything that we're doing, as well as what we're saying and putting out there into the world. And this is going to be good for you too, all right? Scorpio is working on that sacral energy, staying within a creative mind state. Don't get stuck into just accepting the norm. And if you want to change something, like move furniture around or something like that, go ahead and do it. That's probably going to refresh, bring that renewed energy that you're trying to bring into yourself. It's not, whenever you're doing self-work, it shouldn't all be isolated to self. It should extend out there into your environment and your universe as well. So you're going to want to make sure that you're staying in that creative energy, that creative space. You don't want things to get mundane. You don't want things to get stale. You don't want it to get old and form a crust. You don't want no crust on your life, okay, Scorpio? So let's make sure that we're staying fresh. We're keeping ourselves in a fresh mental state, and stay in that sacral energy. That's the womb. That's the creation. Let's make sure that you're doing something creative. Maybe trying your hand at something new if you've never done that type of thing before, whatever that may be. But keep your mind in the idea that you want to create your energy. You want to create your world. You want to create your universe. You want to create relationships. You want to create a loving, nurturing environment. You want to create all these things, because that's what it's all about, is a creation. That's all that this divine energy is about, is the continuance of creation. So stay in that energy, and that's going to help you continue to walk this path of really rebuilding yourself and putting a new you out there. All right. And boom, let's get that crown rocking. Let's stay inspired. Whenever you start to create, you're working, whether you know it or not, with the Akashic, with the divine, with whatever you want to call that energy. But that field is omnipresent. It goes through, it works around us and through us. So make sure that you're staying within it and doing things that inspire you. You don't get stuck on something that you know is routine, that you've done forever and you're getting kind of tired of. Like, switch it up. Put something new out there. Like I said, stay in that creative space, and that's going to inspire your crown to continue to develop. You're not going to get stagnant. You're not going to get old hat. You're going to continue to do things, and you're going to continue to do things maybe that you didn't even know you could do. But you have to have the will, the fortitude to try it, and to try to get there, and to try to inspire yourself to be inspired. And all that takes is just saying, you know what? I think I can do this. You know what? I might not be good at it, but I enjoy doing it. And just keep doing it. Don't ever let anybody else tell you the quality of your work. You don't look over Picasso and tell him over Picasso's shoulder and tell him about his brushstrokes. Okay? You just don't do that. But if you do, you're let's hope that you're better off than Picasso. You don't want to listen to anybody who's not better off than you when it comes to whatever it is you're trying to do. But yeah, make sure that you're inspired, that you're using that communication that you guys can have with people to speak inspiration and bring it into your own life. Stay inspired, all right? Stay strong. Stay fortitudinal in the things that you want to accomplish. Don't let anybody deter you from your dreams. All right, Scorpio? So this is what's also going to be good for you. This is forgiveness. If you've been going through it, if somebody's been putting you through it, it's you don't have to continue to dwell in that energy that they keep trying to present to you. You can push it right to the side and keep on with creating instead of staying in that destructive energy. Don't let anybody take you out of it. if somebody is making you feel like you're out of that energy, then get into that creative space, get into that sacral energy that you guys are trying to develop, so that you can make sure that you're not allowing anybody to bring you out of that heart chakra energy that you see on this card here. Let's not let anything from the past continue to weigh you down. You've got to, it's okay to forgive others, but you have to forgive yourself too in order to continue to walk the path of bettering yourself. In order to continue down the spiritual path, you have to be willing to forgive others and forgive yourself. Maybe you've already forgiven the person who's done you wrong, but maybe you still think you did some messed up things and you tear yourself up about it. Maybe you think you ruined whatever and blah, blah, blah. But no, you have to forgive yourself and say, these things happen, and there's so much more out there in the universe than just that one person or that one thing that is really bothering me right now. Okay, remember, expand your world into a universe. All right? But don't get bogged down by whatever has happened. You can only work on what is now and what will be. Everything that has happened is done. Let it be. Like John Lennon said, just let it be. And let's continue with that development of the crown energy, okay? Let's continue to expand our mind. Let's continue to do the educational work that comes along with walking this path. It's one thing to know what your signs are capable of, but it's also wonderful to know what your chakras are capable of as well, and especially what they're directed towards, what they mean. But continue to develop the mind. Knowledge is power, and you want to stay in an intelligent mind frame because it will connect you with wisdom. Wisdom is the higher form of intelligence. So let's make sure that we're connecting ourselves with that intelligence and increasing it to wisdom. We want to step it up. And the only way you're going to do that is by continuing to develop your intelligence. And once you reach a certain point of intelligence, it becomes wisdom because then you can speak on it to others. And that's what the crown energy is all about, is that divine dialogue, that higher dialogue that we all are capable of, but a lot of us ignore sometimes, and instead we go for the that 3D, that low vibe, just kind of, yeah, whatever. But no, this is asking you to step outside of that and to continue to develop yourself and to open up your mind so that the crown just pours in. All right? That's all I have for you for right now, beautiful Scorpio. We're going to continue to work on ourselves this week. I guess you guys are pointed in a good direction if you're being asked to start developing your crown. So yeah, keep that work up, man. You guys are doing a fantastic job. I hope you have a wonderful week. I hope it hasn't been too bad for you so far. I'll be talking with you more when we get towards the weekend with the weekend vibes. But in the meantime, have a good, productive, safe, fun week if you can, and take care of yourselves. Namaste.